Alright, YouTube subscribers. My name is Ray Sean, known as Ray News on Facebook, also known as Mr. Ceiling Fan Man 1999 on YouTube. Now, what's going on is that I'm showing you guys. Well, I'm actually not going to do a fan demonstration video, so I know you guys are staring at my 52-inch antique Breyers, Hampton Bay St. Clair ceiling fan, but I'm actually not going to be doing a demonstration video of a ceiling fan. But I'm actually going to be talking about some fan related stuff. And yeah, here it is. Another thing about the stuff about the fan community drama, because I've been hearing that the drama's still going on in the fan community and all that stuff. So before I get started talking about the fan community drama right there, so I'm about to go on and mention something right here. So as we already discussed about the fan community and stuff. So back then when the fan community started to exist like years and years and years ago, see it used to be a time that if you as a person that actually liked ceiling fans and stuff wanted to know what brand the ceiling fan was and all that stuff, like it used to be a time that you can actually get in touch. It was actually a time that you can actually link up with the people in the fan community that actually like ceiling fans just as much as you do, or just as bad as you like them and all that stuff. And what I mean about link up is that you can actually get that you can actually get like that means you can actually hang around the people or meet up with a group of people that actually like ceiling fans as much as you do. That's what I mean about linking up. So y'all can start communicating with each other about ceiling fans and tell y'all knowledge about what y'all really like about ceiling fans and how they work and how and what you like about them and all that stuff. And then so the next thing is then if you wanted to get the love and support as a ceiling fan enthusiast or a ceiling fan lover, then then you can actually go around other people that actually like ceiling fans, so that way you can get all the support that you need or get all the support that you want from the other people that actually like ceiling fans. But then as the years went up, then that's when everything started going downhill about the fan community. You got people in the fan community that show favoritism towards other people. Like you got people that start talking to certain ceiling fan community members and stuff. And then you got people that sitting up there speaking down on another fan community member, knowing that they got flaws like we all got flaws. And then so the next thing is then you also got people in the fan community that's just be starting drama with other people. And the next thing is then you also got people in the fan community that be starting fights and all that stuff and starting arguments and all that stuff, knowing dang well that you got little kids in the fan community looking all that stuff. Now, what if one day the little kids can start joining the fan community and all they see is drama and all that stuff? Then it's gonna make their parents not want them in the fan community because that's all they see is drama going on. And then so the next thing is, and then another thing I wanted to mention something about is that you also got people in the fan community that be saying racial slurs and all that stuff, like the N word and all that stuff. And I'm not going to say what it is, but I'm gonna give you guys a hint. The N word that they be saying is the word that actually comes from slavery. That's the N word I'm talking about. And then I'm about to tell y'all something about when y'all using the N word right there. Don't be saying the N word right there, because not only that is racist and all that stuff, because if you bringing up that word in the fan community being racist towards other people, and then I'm about to go on and say it exactly like how it is, not only that your actions is affecting only you as a fan community member, your actions actually affects is affecting other people in the fan community, because if you if you sit up there being all bad, acting all ignorant and all that stuff, not only that you making yourself look ignorant in the fan community, you making the whole fan community look ignorant and all that stuff by your ignorant actions and stuff. So that's what I mean about that your actions not only affecting you, but it's affecting other people. And then so the next thing is then you can also be in a situation that you got one fan community member that actually be hating on another fan community member or got some poverty or hatred towards another one. And because it's a fan community member that has hatred towards another one, and because they don't want to be the only one to have hatred towards that fan community member, so the messy part about it is, then that's when they're going to start recruiting other people in the fan community to hate that same fan community member that they hate themselves. And then so that's why some of y'all been in a situation that the fan community members been mean to y'all. And when the fan community members hate y'all, then that's when they gonna start recruiting other fan community members to hate y'all too. And it's like to the point that they really have been doing anything but making y'all leave the fan community so often and all that stuff, or frequently, or however the heck you want to put it, because of stuff like this. And then so the next thing is, and another reason why, because I'm about to go on and tell you why. Because see, the thing about it is, you got people in the fan community that be showing contradictions, and you got some people in the fan community that are con artists to the point that they not gonna really do anything but cheat you or trick you or gaslight you or manipulate you by persuading you to believe that they're the coolest, that they're going to be a cool person to you, and then you start seeing their true colors, that they not what they said what they were. So in other words, with that being said, is that their actions will actually show you who they really are, and their words just actually proves who they be pretending to be. And that's another thing about what's going on in the fan community. And then so the next thing is, then if they gotta keep constantly telling you that they're the right people for you, and if they gotta constantly keep telling you that stuff, that could be a sign that that's a person that's showing contradiction right there. And then so the next thing is, then you also got people in the fan community that's a narcissist, low key a narcissist right there. And when I say that the people in the fan community are low key a narcissist, that's another way of me saying that the ceiling fan community members are privately a narcissist or secretly a narcissist. That's what I mean about them low key being a narcissist. That means they're secretly a narcissist. And the reason why I say that stuff, because you got some of the people in the fan community that are covert narcissists, and then I'm about to go on and tell you what a covert narcissist is. So a covert narcissist is a narcissist that contradict themselves. And if you want to look up a covert narcissist, you can Google some random YouTube videos about a covert narcissist. Like this lady named Rebecca Zong can tell you more about a covert narcissist. So some people in the fan community are covert narcissists to the point that they can actually pretend like that they're the right people for you, and they can actually pretend like that they're the people that's gonna help you out in the fan community and teach you some new things about ceiling fans in the fan community and teach you all the knowledge in the fan community and all that stuff. And then you start seeing their true colors, that they want to start acting like that they too good to talk to you. And that's what I mean about showing favoritism right there. And then the next thing is, then you got some of them that just don't want to share all their knowledge with you about the ceiling fans and stuff and how to fix them and stuff, because you got people in the fan community that's actually want to compete with another fan community member out of jealousy and stuff. And some of them low key act like that they don't want to tell you how to fix the ceiling fan, because if they would have shared all their knowledge with you on how you can fix your ceiling fans, then you could be in a situation that you can actually fix the ceiling fans better than half the people in the fan community that knows how to fix the ceiling fan. So that's why some of them don't want to share you some of the stuff about how to fix the ceiling fan, because they scared that you might end up fixing it better than them. And they just only do that out of jealousy and stuff, and that's when they're gonna try to compete with you. All because they don't want you to be better than them. Well, I'm about to go on and tell you about me personally right there. Me personally, Now, the way I deal with it is when I see that is people in the fan community that knows how to fix the ceiling fan better than me, only thing I can do is to learn from the person that knows how to fix ceiling fans better than me, because that's what actually made me got better at fixing ceiling fans, by learning it from a person that know how to fix ceiling fans better than me. And that's what made me learn how to and that's what made me get better at fixing ceiling fans. And when I started getting better with fixing ceiling fans, sometimes I like to share my knowledge on how to fix a ceiling fan, or sometimes I share my ideas with some other fan collectors on how to fix a ceiling fan when they was having problems trying to fix it the way they was fixing it. And then sometimes I think outside the box and I share my knowledge on how they can fix the ceiling fan. And then so the next thing is, and another thing I wanted to mention is, going back to the ceiling fan community members being a covert narcissist. So you got the people in the fan community that actually pretend like that they're going to be truthful for you, and they will tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. And then the next thing is, then when you start getting to be around the person for a long time, now all of a sudden, the same person that said they gonna tell you the truth and nothing but the truth was the same person that turned around and started telling you lies and all that stuff. Now, and then I'm about to go on and tell you about another narcissist right there called a malignant narcissist right there. Because you got people in the fan community, not only that some of them are a covert narcissist, and then you got some of them that's a malignant narcissist right there. And I'm about to tell you what made me say that about some of the people in the fan community being a malignant narcissist right there. Because see, the people in the fan community right there, now you got some that when they end up doing something wrong, and when they end up wronging people and all that stuff, they don't want to take the blame for nothing. So the next thing is so the next thing is let's say the ceiling fan that you see on this video is a Hampton Bay St. Clair ceiling fan, and the person go and then and I say that this, and I say I don't even know what brand this ceiling fan is. All I know is a Hampton Bay ceiling fan. And if somebody could please tell me the model name for this Hampton Bay fan I'm filming, I will I will more than likely appreciate that. And then so the next thing is, the person will comment on the video and say that's a Hampton Bay St. Clair, because that's what the ceiling fan in the video is. And then you got another person in the fan community that's gonna say, no, this is not a Hampton Bay St. Clair. That's a Hampton Bay Portsmouth ceiling fan. And then the person, and then it's like to the point that you got people in the fan community that's gonna beef over, like you got people in the fan community that's gonna sit up there and beef with each other. Another word for it, meaning that they gonna argue with each other about what's the model name for this Hampton Bay ceiling fan or whatever brand ceiling fan is. Like it's like to the point that you could be like, that fan is in Hampton Bay St. Clair, and the person will be like, no, that's a Hampton Bay Portsmouth. No, that's a Hampton Bay St. Clair. No, that's a Hampton Bay Portsmouth ceiling fan. You wrong. How's this a Hampton Bay Portsmouth? And they'll be like, because I got proof it's a Hampton Bay Portsmouth. And then the next thing is, then they're gonna tell you, no, you don't even know what brand it is. How about you just shut up telling what brand the ceiling fan is? How about you just shut up because you always wrong about what brand the ceiling fan is. How you gonna tell me what brand of how you gonna tell me what's the model name for this Hampton Bay ceiling fan and this, that, a third? See, they just only do that stuff because they don't want to feel like that they wrong about what brand it is. See, well, I'ma forget about the Magdalene and narcissist part about what some people in the fan community is, because I want to get through the deeper details about this. So, you got people in the fan community that is so toxic to the point that they always feel like that they right about everything about a ceiling fan, and they want to feel like that they right all the time about a ceiling fan, when some of them be wrong about certain things about a ceiling fan, and some of them could be wrong about certain features of the ceiling fan, and some of them could be wrong about certain facts about a ceiling fan, and they don't want to admit that they wrong and all that stuff, because they want to feel like that they right about everything when it comes to brands of ceiling fans. And then what if you got some people in the fan community that really doesn't give a crap about what brand the ceiling fan is, and they just like the way it look and all that stuff. But if you the type of person that actually like to know the name of a ceiling fan, that's fine. But you got other people in the fan community that actually don't care about what brand the ceiling fan is, or and then the next thing is, then you got people in the fan community that's really not good with brand names of a ceiling fan, but they actually really good at how a ceiling fan works, and they really good at changing out motors or changing out capacitors or changing out pull chain switches or reverse switch and all that stuff. And they really good at features of a ceiling fan, and they really good at the OEMs on who made the ceiling fans. That's what they could be good at and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, we are very smart when it comes to fixing ceiling fans. It's just that we process things differently. And then so the next thing is, then another thing I wanted to share with you guys about the fan community is, and then I don't know if you still got people that been making fun of people that been pulling on the chain and all that stuff. And then it's like to the point, and it's like to the point that you got people that be sitting up there making fun of people that be yanking on the chains and all that stuff, to the point, like, like when people be pulling on the chain really hard to the point that it just go boom, 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 boom. Like that's how it be. And then so the next thing is, then I don't even know what kind of jokes that they've been making, but whatever it is, I bet they were not nice jokes. But if you making fun of somebody that has a bad habit of pulling on the chain and stuff, that's just ignorant right there. Y'all gotta stop that stuff because y'all can end up hurting somebody's feelings doing stuff like that. And then the bad part about it is, and the people that y'all making fun of in the fan community, and the people that y'all starting drama with in the fan community, those kind of people y'all started drama with in the fan community got a family member that'll low key hurt y'all for them, or a loved one that'll low key hurt y'all for them and all that stuff. And by me sitting up there talking about that stuff, and just like y'all in the fan community got a family member or a friend or a loved one that actually hurt somebody for you. Now, if y'all started drama with that person in the fan community, now what if that person could have had a family member or a friend or a loved one that actually hurt y'all for them and stuff? And when they end up seeing, and when they end up recognizing that y'all that person that's been starting drama with them, then they gonna start coming after y'all, and then y'all would have been screwed and all that stuff, and then y'all gonna be wondering why, and this is why. You never know what these people y'all starting drama with got. You never know what people y'all starting drama in the fan community are going through. Like, they could be in a situation that they could be going through a loss of their loved ones, like their grandmother or their mother or their auntie or their sibling, or any of their loved ones that meant the whole world to them passed away, or in a hospital or in hospice, or went brain dead and all that stuff. Y'all could have, yeah, see, y'all don't even know what somebody's going through. And they could be going through a situation that they could be feeling all miserable to the point that they could be low key thinking about committing suicide. But even though it really doesn't matter what the person going through, that still doesn't give you the right to start drama with somebody, because y'all sure wouldn't want nobody starting drama with y'all. And then the bad part about it is that the main mother goosenecks that's been sitting up there talking about that they wish the fan community drama was over with be the same mother goosenecks that be starting drama with other people in the fan community. And that just really shows that that really shows that y'all mother goosenecks just being hypocrites in the fan community and stuff. So other than that, I'm really starting to get woozy right there, because right now it's about 2 o'clock in the morning in my area. So it's real late and all that stuff. It's really only 2 hours out of a day, considering that it's 2 o'clock in the morning out of my no, considering that it's 2 o'clock in the morning in my area. So that means it's only 2 hours out of a day in my area. So other than that, I'm about to go on and get off this video. So this is Ray Nizzle, also known as Mr. Ceiling Fan Man 1999 on YouTube. My name is Rayshawn Willis, and I'm signing out this video, and I am out.